So I guess it's just what you want to do, how you want to develop your career path. What you see in the next 5-10 years. You can't be doing parties all the way. You know, drinking copious amounts of champagne and alcohol, partying until 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's where a lot of things, like on the event side, I went because my health was not good. After DJing for so long, I was drinking a bottle of whiskey a night.
Whoa.
At least 5 nights a week to 6
How is that
nights
even
a week.
possible? That's crazy, yeah. That's a lot, yeah.
I drank a lot.
Wow.
Of course, I was going through a lot of issues.
Right.
I was escaping from home. I was escaping from my previous marriage and everything. I drank a lot.
Yeah.
I used that energy that I got from alcohol to just keep on doing a lot of just staying out and just being merry. But that kind of happiness for me was very short-lived. And of course now I'm suffering. Medicine everywhere. I got this bag everywhere I bring is got medicine.
Oh my god.
High blood, gout, you know.
But do you need like got kidney dialysis or not?
No, but I got kidney stone already, so I have to jungle tension. Yeah. So it's also that kind, like when you're a DJ, you have that really hyped up lifestyle. Everybody is like totally into
adrenaline so high, you go back also cannot sleep. You just like
correct. Yeah. It's very crazy. And for me, right, as a single father, right, I gave my son so little attention. I felt damn bad. And then over the last 6-7 years, then I started to like bring myself down. I was like flying very high as a kite, then pull myself down. And then after that, like, hey, you know, you give 5%, 10% to your son. You're doing nightlife. You got to really go and jungle attention, control yourself, and then make sure you're responsible for the next day. A lot of times I'm still sleeping in bed. My son wake up, then he's like, "Daddy, what are we gonna do today?" Then I'm like,
yeah,
it's damn bad.
Yeah.
And I look back at retrospect, it's like, well, I was damn fucked up. You know, so now it's like whatever that I do, it needs to be in moderation really. Yeah.
Speaking of like single father, it's a very rare case where the dad wins the custody.
No, I didn't win custody. We had shared custody.
Oh.
But I have care and control, and basically I requested to take care of him.
Wow. And on top of like having DJing as a job, which is like kind of unstable also. Wow, it's like extra burden, don't you think so? It's like very challenging.
I think it's challenging, but it's extremely rewarding. Just like when you play for a challenging crowd, you don't know what kind of music hits them. Then you finally find that little perfect, you know, transition track. Then suddenly it goes haywire, and then after that it builds up. Then the whole night is. Then you feel, wow, damn song. But you forget about that front part where nobody was responding to your track.
Yeah.
You know, I think that one is something that I can feel. And then now my son is responding to what I do. I'm definitely 100 times more sober than I was before. And then we are much closer. I do a lot of things with him. I make sure that, okay, tonight I'll drink maybe about 2 glasses of wine, 3 glasses. Tomorrow I go play badminton with him. And then I enjoy the day. The next day, not like hungover, then it's like, walao, what the hell, found my life,
It's like a real sense of enjoyment, not the fleeting one.
Yeah, because your number one fan is going to be your child, not the person on the dance floor opposite. That is the kind of realization you will probably find out much later in life.
Yes.
You know? And
if your son want to become a DJ, will you approve?
Definitely. He likes music. He's creative. I don't see why not, but at least I will probably tell him all the hurdles and the hiccups I've gone through. And make sure that he won't repeat the same mistakes But I'm not the kind that cannot make mistakes I was stubborn as hell. I made a lot of mistakes. If he's stubborn and if he's similar to me, he will also make the same mistakes.
At
least I can guide him
Yeah.
You know, I told him, you want to get tattoo, you make sure you get it with me. You want to pierce your ear, you want to do cigarettes, anything, you better make sure you do it with me. You know.
At least I can, the good quality one.
Yeah. Alcohol, no need a lot of alcohol. I got a whole like case or shelf full of alcohol.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's great because like you have been through like hell and back, right? And you know, naturally people will be like, oh no, I'll prevent my son from going through the DJ route because it's so like dark, you know. But I'm glad that you have that open mindset where, you know, you go through all the shit, right? But you can still see the good side of it. And then you know, you can educate him to be like a in other words, better version of yourself, lead a better life in a sense.
Correct.
Right.
Because ultimately DJing at its core, right, is music.
It's very pure one actually.
It's music.
Yeah.
And I feel for me, music, it heals me.
Yeah.
When I was going through COVID, no job, no nothing. Then after that, every day at home, right, I stopped drinking and started exercising because can't afford to drink alcohol every night. Then after that, when you exercise,
you kind of change your psychology a bit also, right? When
yes,
you're healthier.
It does.
Right.
Your clarity is very, very different.
Yeah.
Your functional, the things you do, that one is really amazing, And then because music, you understand, you love music at its core, right? The musicality, the notes, the melodies, how it makes you feel. Major key make you happy, minor key make you a bit darker, right? And then after that, then that is the essence, what? And because of this knowledge that you have, then after that, you spread it out and you share it with the people on the dance floor, and then you can evoke this kind of similar emotions. Then that's like, you're like the puppeteer, the conductor, the puppeteer, right? Controlling. And I think that's what at its core is music. If you don't forget that, because everything else is gay liao ma. People dancing and going crazy and alcohol, this enhances the emotions that you have.
Yes,
but
correct.
At its core, the music, you don't need alcohol. You don't need anything to make you high. The music itself will make you high. And there's no fault in that, ma.
Yeah.
So that's something that I will always try to impart to my son, because if you love music, that's how it should be, ma. That's why got people love audiophile. They have one chair, they drink coffee, and then they go and enjoy.
Different speaker tuning all come out.
It's crazy, man.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
One speaker, one side, $37,000.